question was, couldn't it seem like all these TV shows or whatever the fuck, like if your son or your daughter or whatever had fucking murked somebody and shit.
Nigga, I was gonna ask the same question, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah, well, that's why we both born in October, nigga. That's why we both born in October, because we had that same shit.
You talking about the Netflix jump with a American like or something like that?
Nah, I'm not even talking about no shit. I was just feeling some type of different way or whatever. I was like, if you have, I don't even know what you're talking about, but the last shit I seen on Netflix was the what was it, the haunting of the Bly or whatever the fuck. Anyway, but my question was, if
your kid murdered somebody, how you gonna react?
Yeah, man. If your kid murdered somebody, what would you gonna do? You gonna hide the body, or what the fuck, man? What you gonna do? How you feel?
You talking about like what do you mean? Like if they were accused of, or if they actually you knew that they 100% legit did it?
It don't see. Yeah. See, that's why that's just October niggas. That's born.
No, that's two different things.
Yeah.
You mean like if it was
let's break it down.
They was actually accused, or if they 100%?
I'm not even going into the accused shit. I'm talking about nobody knows nothing, but your son or your daughter comes to you and tells you that they fucking murked somebody, whether it was a car accident or I murked them on purpose. And I'm not sure
what kind of killer
what you gonna do. What you gonna do? It doesn't matter. What are you gonna do?
I guess it doesn't really matter. If that's your child, like, I mean, I don't know. I never thought about that shit a day in my life. Like, what would I do? What y'all think?
I have to press this nigga out and be like, nigga, you have to tell me exactly everything that happened so I can like decipher the situation and figure out how the fuck we gonna get out of it. Because now that you told me,
that's a good start.
Now that you told me it's we, nigga. We have to get out of this shit.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
You gotta tell me, like, don't fluff nothing. You gotta tell me everything that happened.
Everything. Something that serious? Hell yeah. Yeah, something that serious. Yeah, that's definitely a start. That's definitely a start. And then what's next after that? Let's say he tell you everything.
We gotta do. We gotta skip town.
Well, how would you feel? Would you like? Let's say the coast is clear now. Like, do you scold your child or scold? You know what I'm saying? And actually, how old are they at this time? Are they teenagers? Are they grown ass adults? I mean, I guess it don't really fucking matter. But like, do you get on them about the situation?
Yeah, I don't think.
You know what I'm saying? Or do you? Or are you more focused about trying to get them to safety? I guess you would say.
That's your as a parent. That's like your reaction. You gotta protect them no matter what.
That's your instinct. I know.
Yeah.
But is there ever a situation where you actually like get on them? You know what I'm saying? Like about the situation. I guess I just come like in the midst of the the stress of the situation. You know what I'm saying?
They're like a continuous like fuck up, and they have like a history of just fucking up, and you know what I mean. That's like maybe a situation like, you know what, you gotta learn your lesson, and clearly you haven't learned your lesson. But like this, like, you know what I mean. If they knew better and they made a mistake, this is a huge mistake we talking about here. But if they made a mistake, I don't know. You gotta do like everything in your power to protect them. Even though that shit.
Yeah, your first instinct definitely going to be to try to get your child to safety, definitely, and protect them at all costs in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Even if they like you say, it was a huge made a big mistake, but I think as a parent, your first instinct is going to make sure your child is all right in that situation. And I think even during the stress of the situation, I think you're naturally going to get on them about this and how it could have been prevented naturally while getting them to safety. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be asking them questions. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be like, why did you do this? Or why the fuck did it lead to that? Why are you? You know what I'm saying? Like even all the way to the point of why you hanging around with people that would even put you in that situation. Like you even have to go all the way back to that. You know what I'm saying? So,
but
you know,
but at that point, like the job is already done. So the whole like why and shit, like it kind of matter, but it don't, because you like frantic as hell.
yeah, I guess in the severity of that type of situation, it's like there's no lesson. It's like you know what I'm saying? It's like they know they know what they did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like ain't really nothing to talk about at that point. Like what is done is done. I feel you. That's real.
Yeah,
What you think, Simo?
I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, that's some wild shit.
But also, like, if all right, it's like a first 48 situation. Like they already questioned and interrogated and shit, and then they bring you in and they asking you, you know, just talk to them. Like, you know what I mean? Each situation. Like, how you approach that? Like, the charges are coming.
If I was in
The charges are coming down on him. The question is coming down on him. Like, how do you, Simo, you muted. But how do you like?
I mean, you said how do I what?
How do you handle that situation? Like, if he's like,
that's why I asked the question though. Couldn't see no of them shows and shit. That's why I asked the question. You got shows and you got movies or whatever. It's like
all right, so yeah. So basically what you're saying is, what do you do if your child was in the first 48 situation?
What you gonna
You know
do?
what I'm saying? Like that show.
yeah.
What you
gonna
do?
about it?
Sometimes they bring the parent in,
And then they pulled you into the interrogation room and asked you what happened and what you know about the situation. Of course, as a parent, you're gonna paint the situation to make your child look as innocent as you possibly can.
But at the same time, like
I really don't see no other way.
Another thing is like you in the first 48 shit, niggas don't have to like you don't have to talk to them. That's what people be fucking up. Like you don't have to talk to the interrogators. Like you can take the shit to court. Like that's where they fuck up every time. So you can get up out of there and
Yeah, that's true.
you can talk to your son one on one, because like if you talking to him in those like office, that confined space, that you're being recorded. Like they want you to do that shit.
Yep, that's real shit. Yep.
You never have to talk to them. That's where they fuck up every time.
Yeah, that's real.
I'm like addicted to the type of shit.
But you see a few people on, you see a few people on that show that do that shit, but they don't make a statement at all.
But I'm addicted to like type of shit. First 48, 60 Day Gun, Cold Case Files, everything on
I
that.
used to watch First 48, but I couldn't watch that shit like after a while because like it was just so much fucked up shit where it was like I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was just too much to after a while. Cause it was one episode that I saw where I was like, okay, I can't watch this shit no more. Cause I just kept thinking about how fucked up that shit was over and over again. I was like, I can't watch this shit, you know. But at first, I like the whodunit aspect of the show at first though, and after a while, I was like, nah, this shit ain't really, it's, you know.
Process side, like the detective side.
Yeah. But also what that show shows you that's like it's hard to get away with much shit. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, the only reason why a lot of niggas get off is because don't nobody be speaking. You know, don't nobody be talking. Like they might know, but they just can't pin it on you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no you know, ain't nobody saying nothing, or it's not enough clear evidence.
And you don't have to talk to them. That's the thing. You don't have to talk to them. And every time the niggas are talking to them, like having that back and forth conversation, picking at, you know, missteps that you had during the day and shit. Like if niggas just don't talk, like you're gonna get you have a chance to get out of it.
Yeah, that's like part 101 right there. Like, you just don't even say nothing. Just period. Like, you don't have to say shit. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
That's their goal. A confession is their number one goal.
And you'll see them over there being all nice and to some of them and shit and act like they their friend and be all compassionate and still be locking these niggas up. Like, I've seen certain times where like the dude will be calm and cool and shit, and then they'll talk to him all nice and you know what I'm saying, and be all and the nigga will like just tell, oh, so this what happened today. I was this and that and this and that, and they end up telling on themselves, and then you know what I'm saying, next thing you know, they getting locked up.
Dumbass niggas. But yeah. And another thing is like the motives. If you got a motive, and that's easy to connect you to the so-called person. You can ask questions around the neighborhood, like, oh yeah, he was dealing with this, he was dealing with this person, they had this type of beef. You got a motive, like easy to pin you.
Yeah, it's crazy how that type of shit be going down, man. It's like, you know,
Yeah, but if
that whole first.
if certain people had like actually shit to do and you wasn't in like people's business and shit, like you wouldn't be in those type of situations. If you was like about your family or about your, you know what I mean, trying, you know, provide and like do, I don't know, just everyday shit, you wouldn't have time to do shit like that. Like street beefs and shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. About nothing. It ain't got shit to do about nothing, man. And the thing about this shit, it's like, nigga, you can even if you that type of nigga, like, use that in a constructive way, like join the military or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be out here shooting and killing niggas, join the military. Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Do some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least put it to work, put it to good use. I mean, a good use if it is of good use. You know what I'm saying? Compared to, you know, fucking up your own people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but
A beef, like a spat, that shit doing no like it'd be like no legitimate reason. Like I see on that show. For the
you
most
said
part,
what?
it'd be like no legitimate reason for like, you know, for the motive.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of that shit would be about nothing. A lot of it be about jealousy and like and that's the thing. And that's something I learned from watching that show too when I was younger. Like a
Email,
lot of these niggas be dying over nothing, man. And like you said, you know, if you just focus on, you know, being progressive and bettering yourself and being of, you know, just a service to your family and the people around you, the people that you love, you won't even be, well, you know what I'm saying, got time to be hating on another nigga or being jealous of another nigga or putting yourself out there like that to even be hate. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, minding your business,
right?
just doing what you got to do for you and yours. Like, you won't even be attracting bullshit, but you get all on that, like, you know, it's like it's almost like a male cattiness, you know what I'm saying? But it turns violent, you know what I'm saying? Because it's men, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that kind of shit. Like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of what that shit is, though. You know, it's kind of sad, but it is.
Yep. Simo,
And that's why it's like, nah.
Yeah.
what else you got on the overtime topics? Did you see?
That's a good one, right? What?
Took a big ass bite. Did you did you see they found like them new mummies and they like what do you call it? I don't know. They found them new mummies.
New mummies where?
Where? Yeah. Nah.
Where, ancient Egypt?
Yes.
In Egypt, I mean Egypt.
Like they just opened like some new mummies.
What is saying? They're blacker than they thought they were.
Where?
What?
Just like
Are they older than the original?
like last week. I don't know, like what was like
Exactly. But they're blacker than they thought they was. What is it?
what?
Nah, honestly,
They about to-
I say that because I've seen so many videos where they talking about black people or quote unquote black persons anyway were not from Egypt or whatever, and it was a white it was a white society going on back then. Anyway, whatever. As far as Egypt is, even though it's supposed to be in fucking Africa, but okay, whatever. So that's all I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say.
2,500-year-old untouched mummies discovered in Egypt. Over a dozen 2,500-year-old mummies discovered.
Over a dozen, 25. Over a dozen what?
2,500-year-old mummies.
Found where?
Egypt.
2,500.
2,500-year-old. It was a dozen 2,500-year-old mummies.
Y'all too cool though.
They was all found in the same place.
Yeah.
Y'all too cool about the shit though.
Was that like a family or some shit?
I don't know.
Fucking family found this shit. Yeah, I feel like y'all too cool about this shit. So maybe y'all have not seen what I've seen.
What?
Like
Too cool about what shit?
none of y'all have seen. I'm not like trying to put no cards in it, but none of y'all have seen no shit about the white folks out here. There's plenty of white folks on YouTube talking about Egypt was not black people or none of that other shit. It was not no, you know what I'm saying? No?
What you talking about, Corey?
I mean,
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking
so he said that white people.
Hey, go ahead.
Black people are not the Egyptians.
Black folks. Black people.
I mean, see, and what you saying from that perspective is like, if white people don't think that shit, that's cool. That's what the fuck they can think. Like, and like, this is my whole point. If you go to that whole fact checking shit, you know what I'm saying? Like what we was talking about earlier. Like, there's gonna be like a whole bunch of people who think that black people are the Egyptians. Gonna be a whole bunch of people who not. If I go on Facebook and say black people are the Egyptians, would I get fact checked on that? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
But how many niggas gonna look at that shit though?
Ain't that kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it up.
Not, I'm not talking about like who was in the situation. Would y'all want to open like these like untouched bodies with like that type of history? I think that's unsettling.
Oh, like
I would like to see
can
it.
you imagine? Like, all right. So what if you like? Would you be able to be the nigga that like walked into the untouched tomb and shit, like, and unlock the, like, be the one to put the chisel under the joint?
That's one thing. Like like discovering, that's cool as shit. But like, I'm not opening. You know, it's sealed for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't open my fucking coffin because, like, I don't know. I think it's like bad juju when you doing shit like that.
Yeah, that's real. Cause you over here disturbing, you know, the who's at rest. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you disturbing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that what's done has been done. You know what I'm saying? You pulling energy into your life that you're not supposed to be fucking with. So I know what you're saying.
Absolutely. But like that whole, I don't know.
What do you think, Al? Could you be the guy that like goes into like a hidden tomb and open up a mummy's casket? You know what I'm saying?
Hell nah. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think you want to go into like haunted houses by myself. Fuck that. Let alone opening somebody. Let alone opening somebody
Yeah.
casket or anything of the sort. Like nah, that don't sit right with me. I like Ryan said, that just mess.
But you know what's so crazy? Is you know I was thinking about this the other day. It's like because I saw some window washers and shit, right? The dudes who be like washing the windows outside like high rises. I'd be like, I don't know how these niggas do that shit. Like, how much do you get paid every fucking day to be like, you know what I'm saying, that high in the air, just fucking cleaning the windows and just like, you know what I'm saying? And when I realized like everybody's just built different, like God made us all different. Some people can just do shit you can't imagine. You can do shit other niggas can't do. It just is what it is. Like, and that's what makes like the world go round. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I couldn't imagine being a window washer, dog. Like that don't even make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But people do that shit.
And then you got the window washers. Then
or
you
like even a surgeon, like nigga.
Oh,
like even a surgeon, could you be a surgeon?
No.
Like I like just cutting people open every day, like and even having the pressure of someone's life being on the line in your hands, literally like to that level. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. Maybe I just got a weak stomach or something. But I wasn't even a person that was like dissecting the frogs and shit when we was in school. So let alone actually like feeling the like cutting and feeling the incision of cutting on human skin. Oh no! Oh no!
Like yeah. Like even sometimes, what's that show that what's that joint? The little medical show that was like real huge. It came on like ABC, I think.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy? No.
It was like a Grey's Anatomy when they used to like show all the surgery scenes. I'd be like, this is so unnecessary. Like they really don't have to show this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't like gore. I don't fuck with that shit. I ain't really into gore. You know, I can watch a violent movie like a little shootout, niggas get shot up the fuck up. That's cool. But I don't like that gory shit. I'm not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do that.
But the whole tomb side, like you are like unearthing something that's like not supposed to be unearthed. Like it's sealed for a reason.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't.
And I don't understand how they be like putting years or dates on like certain discovery. 2,500. It says who?
Yeah.
They said like the Sphinx is like older than what they really said. It's like it's been modified a couple times. Like the paws don't match the head. The paw bigger to scale than the head of it.
Yeah. But the thing is, a lot of that shit, man, like we don't really know
at all.
Like I put it like this: like they tell us the Earth is 65 million years old. Like Earth could be 200 million years old. Like we don't fucking know. Like you know what I'm saying? We just going off what somebody told us. Like this, this shit. Who knows how long we've been here? You know.
If I just got into this dude, I wish I would have said this last week as far as people to follow, but this dude, a black dude too, Billy Carson. He's on Instagram, YouTube, like he got podcasts, like Apple Podcasts and shit like that. Billy Carson, he talk about Thoth and Atlantis and Egypt and like how it relates to today and technology and stuff like that. Y'all got to look him up, Billy Carson. And he's starting to work with Dame Dash. They about to release like some like short documentaries and like he about to do like comic books for kids and shit. I gotta look him up.
Yeah, you ever it's funny though. I'm not surprised because Dame Dash be into all that type of shit. Like he kind of like like he be into that type of other, you know what I'm saying? He be into that deep shit, I guess you would say. Like he really is. Like he talks about that same the same shit we be talking about. He be talking about that same shit.
he just like cross-referenced and just he just like pouring out information. Like he just like coming off like this, and it'd be so like precise and like he got an answer for everything. You know, like that. You did. Corey was like that. Billy Corey.
Oh shit, he got a baconator.
Corey, what you doing?
Exactly. I'm listening, dog. I got a bacon over here. I'm listening.
We interrupt.
Corey out here pressing the baconator.
We interrupt.
He's just out the loop today.
I got a question. Random question.
Put it up there.
I got a random question. If you had to put a number on it, what percent of the population, let's just say, in America, what percent in the American population is fucking stupid?
I knew that's what you was about to say. Hey, yeah.
If you had to put
Why did I know that's what you was about to say? All right, I'll say this, right? This is what I'll say on that, right? I'm not going to say, like, as far as, like, to say judge and say who's smart and who's not, but I will put my money on that most people are stupid, just the fact that we're, like, being manipulated by a system, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that alone right there lets you know that the fact for this system to be in place, most niggas have to be unaware that they're participating in it. You know what I'm saying? So that right there alone lets me know that, like, you know, you have to assume that most people don't know in order for it to keep going, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah. All right.
Like, that's my...
I'm 40-60. I'm 40-60. 40% of niggas are stupid as shit.
40?
At least 40. At the least is 40.
At the least?
40 is a lot. 40%, 40%. Nah, man.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That has to be more.
I'm saying it's at least 40. Come on. First off, we niggas just knew that
I think 88%
Hillary was gonna win the election. So and she literally on the population vote anyway, she won the shit. So I'm saying 40% is not too much. 40% is not too much. It's 40% of niggas that's stupid as shit.
Nigga, politics aside, like you see people like, all right, for example, right? You on 495 and you see like the sign, the little electronic sign that say 2 exit from now, the left lane is closed. And then wait till the fucking exit to start merging. 88% of people are fucking stupid as shit. Like they don't read, they don't follow like signs.
You going higher than me then. You going higher than me.
There's the stupidity is at an alarming rate. And like if there was ever like some shit that went down, like some like end of the world type shit.
Yeah, I would try to leave some hope.
Shit is
hope. This nigga
nah, but all right. But I feel like the measure to me, like, or what I be saying is like socially, like I feel like some people just don't know how to talk to people. Like some niggas just don't know what to say. Some people just say some stupid shit out they fuck.
So
you be like, my nigga, what makes you think you can just? What gives you the confidence just to say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like you ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but go ahead.
Nah, I think to that point, I think stupidity comes in all forms. So I think stupidity could also be like the same way, like some people just aren't fluent in shit. So like even with Randall's example, like that shit is stupid as shit, but at the same time, that shit could be like them motherfuckers just ain't used to driving, or they're not the
niggas, they're
niche. So like they could be like I'll speak for my supervisor. My supervisor is like the her mind races like 200 miles per minute. Like she literally knows how to compartmentalize and do everything like that. But when it comes to driving and talking on the phone, she can't do it at the same time. She can literally have a PowerPoint presentation and then at the same time still be taking notes and doing everything. But like when it comes to actually driving and like talking on the phone, she has to pull over or she has to call you back. She can't do one of the the other. So I think like sometimes, and in the same way we just talk about Marcus with people washing windows and shit. I think it's like that too. Like the same way with people like just not being able to socially communicate. And I think that's another like aspect of being. I don't want to say this. Being stupid in a sense, but at the same time, probably like book smart out the ass. I don't know, man. I think that's a funny ass topic. That's a funny.
That's fair. You're being fair. I definitely. I'm not going. I can't argue with nothing you just said. But some niggas are just dumb, though. Like you know what I'm saying? Some people are just fucking simple, bro. Like it is. You can't, Alex. I understand you try to be fair, bro. You can't tell me you was around. You ain't never been around motherfucker that was just straight.
No, I know. I completely agree. That's all I'm saying. I know some people out here that's just dumb as e motherfucker. Like,
hey,
but you're right.
What
I do agree with that, though.
I tell y'all is, I'm the only nigga that y'all know that really does not fuck with niggas. I don't talk to nobody, dog. I don't talk to nobody outside of my circle. I don't fuck with nobody outside of my circle. Y'all already, and y'all know me. Yeah, I think I'm funny and whatever.
Corey, I know plenty of motherfuckers like you, son.
No, Corey looking like a rap video.
Don't though.
Like this, he got the flash, the lights in the background and shit. It was like the way you was moving your arms and shit, and the lights was flashing. I was like, this nigga look like a rap video right there. Like,
you don't, though.
But go ahead, though. You got it.
Whatever you think you know, you don't know, dog. I really do not fuck with niggas. I really do not fuck with niggas. I'm talking about. I don't know about y'all niggas, but I have some ground. What do you call them? Sandbox niggas and shit. I've only had like 2 or 3 sandbox niggas and shit, and it's some shit that happened or whatever. But I don't fuck with them niggas now, and I really don't fuck with niggas.
They stupid.
I wouldn't say they stupid, but like shit popped off and
they ain't got their shit together, so they stupid, right?
It's not even that they don't got it together. It's like it's off some like mental health type shit.
Okay.
It's like mental health type shit. I understand what you're saying, but it's off some mental health type shit. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we're the like dog, we was sandbox niggas. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? I would expect me, you know what I'm saying? I would expect me to be on some stupid shit or whatever.
But Corey, like, I'm talking about the people that you encounter and like that you don't know on an everyday basis. Because like, look, I work at a casino, so like sometimes like I would talk to like 10 people in the span of 2 minutes. I'm like, God damn, 8 out of 10 of y'all are fucking dumb as shit.
Mm-hmm.
They would like literally ask me, "Oh, excuse me, where's the bathroom?" And it'd be a fucking sign above their head like this and say bathroom right here, and they'd be like, ask me where the fucking bathroom is. I'm like, bruh, like what's gonna go on? Like if it was like some really like do or die situations out here, and like what are y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna kill yourselves off?
Yeah.
Well, that's how we
exactly, bro. That was a great example. That was a great example. That's exactly how I be looking at shit. I be like, yo, the stupid.
Like, how did you even get here? Like, how did you
make going to kill themselves off? That's how I look.
How did you get here?
Like I said, that's how Trump became president.
No.
Became president.
But not
if you can see a bunch of stupid ass motherfuckers in just your day to day dealings and shit, and niggas are, it's not off no regular shit. Niggas are spending money where you're at, dog. They're just blowing money or whatever and they stupid ass motherfuckers. So it's no question how a president can become president, especially Trump.
But they can become president because there's a lot of stupid ass people in the country. That's
what I'm saying.
My point.
Think about it. But Randall's right because look, listen though. Randall's right because how do they usually pander? They usually pander off simple shit. It's never like anything that's actually of substance. It's always like look at me. I do what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's not about like, you know what I'm saying? It's more symbolism rather than actually what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what pandering is rooted in. So like, and if people were smart, they wouldn't pander. They would actually use pure substance and nothing else. So yeah, they gotta play to your.
That's my point
That's
with
how
Trump.
people are.
My point with Trump. He got in it.
Did y'all see Ice Cube?
Yeah, I
What,
wanted
what
to.
Yeah,
happened?
they says
I seen him. But why is he trending?
what?
So Ice
They
Cube
said
trending.
he was
Or
going to do something with Trump or something like that. They said he was going to like join teams with Trump about like some sort of like black program or some shit, right? Is that what it was?
Same program I was talking about like 2-3 weeks ago. The black
500 billion jump.
yeah.
Yeah, there's aspects of that where I mean, like, so he said Ice Cube said he proposed the plan to both the Democrats and the Republicans, and then actually Trump's administration is the ones that call him back, and now he's in the process of working to figure out something on how, how they can develop a plan or whatever to distribute to the black community.
hold on, repeat that.
So I don't really
He getting I heard he's getting a lot of slack. That's what I'm hearing.
all right, so yeah, so I'm assuming he's
You
getting a
know.
lot of slack because he just associating his name with Trump. Is that what I'm
I think it's also that and the same point he was outspoken too. I mean, I think he was also outspoken when Eazy-E had dinner with Bush. He was outspoken on that and he talked about Eazy-E for doing that shit. And then now he said like withhold your votes from the Democrats. And I don't remember if he said withhold your votes from the Republicans too, but he also said the same things like, you know what I'm saying, the Democrats basically like have been using us for so long, whereas though we haven't actually reaped any benefits. So now it's an opportune time to see what's up with both parties and put together a plan. So I think he's facing the backlash for that just because it seems weird coming so close to the election, or it might seem weird coming so close to the election.
So he shopped a plan to both parties, right? And then one party jumped on it, right? So of course the other party is going to be hating, right? Because they didn't seize the opportunity.
But at the same time, yeah, I can. But at the same time,
interest to support him, especially if he's like a mouthpiece for said people.
So for me, I think with me, I always like want to see just a little bit just to see what the actual plan is, just because even if somebody having conversations, somebody having talks, that shit don't mean nothing. Like, and I don't. That shit could be a pawn on Trump's behalf. Like, yeah, Trump could say. I mean, especially we know. I mean, not only just Trump, we know politicians in general will say whatever to get the vote. So you know what I'm saying. Especially this close to election day, it's like, all right, well, I could say, you know what I'm saying, I'm meeting with the Democrats or I'm meeting with the Republicans to hear, you know what I'm saying, they're meeting with me just to hear what the plan is for black people. And then that could influence. And then all of a sudden, once election time comes or after election comes, dope shit come about from the actual plan. So I think it's way early in the game, but I just want to see what the actual plan entails and like how the implementation or how the rollout looks. Because it do seem a little bit off. I mean, I know Cube has always been a pioneer, but at the same time, this also where we come from, where we don't put too much stake in one man's claims or put too much stake in one man's words. You know what I'm saying? You got to see the actions to go along with it too.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. People gonna have beef wherever whatever you do. So.
Yeah, and then the crazy part is though, I mean, like if you say it again.
At least the nigga doing something. It's not just a hashtag. Like niggas actually doing something.
Yeah, and the funny shit is though, I mean, like the same way Trump is, the same way that Cube is talking to Trump. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The Biden and them, Biden and Harris are still utilizing all the different resources that they have as well. So they, you know what I'm saying? Today they had Barack on with Michael B. Jordan. Then earlier this week they dropped the video I posted with the hip hop battle. I mean, with Charlie Clips and DNA, two of the top pioneers in the battle rap game, where they're doing a campaign for Biden and Biden and Harris. Say it again.
What
you think, buddy?
Shit was corny.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Then you got Lizzo, you got Lizzo, you got Cardi B, you got so many other people. So I mean, I guess I don't know. We'll see. Like, and with those people, they're literally just doing stuff. So I guess with those people, they're literally just doing stuff for Biden and Harris, as opposed to, it might seem like, I don't know, it's like I said, it's too early to see, but Ice Cube is actually trying to put together a plan and putting action behind it, as opposed to just doing something for face value.
Yeah. That's all you can ask for. All you can really ask for.
And Ice Cube is somebody that actually, you know what I mean, has like been vocal. It's not no new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like back then he was vocal. Like he against it. Maybe he's realizing being, you know, just like vocally against it is not as effective as, you know, playing in motion.
And I mean, and also, I mean, even whatever, you know, reputation or whatever, you know, whatever your perspective or how you feel about Trump, if he's saying I'm doing this for black people, and you're a black person and you feel as if like, you know, at least hear what the man got to say. You ain't gotta, you know, be homies. Y'all ain't gotta be best friends. You ain't gotta kick it every day. But like, you at least you can be there to be a filter. You know what I'm saying, of the bullshit, if there is bullshit. And like, there's nothing wrong. You can always engage and then decline. You can always be like, let me hear what you guys say. Oh shit, I ain't feeling that shit, and back the fuck away. Or you can even give him some sort of revision to his plan. You know what I'm saying? But I don't agree like where niggas think like, oh, just don't talk to him at all. Like, how are you associating like you're a traitor? Like, nah, like I feel like if a nigga really care and somebody coming to you with a plan that can help your people, why not hear what a nigga got to say at the end of the day? Because, you know, like if you got your people's best interest in mind, you're not going to let that nigga manipulate you, or you're going to try at least not to let him manipulate you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with hearing what somebody got to say, you know. So I can't really judge Ice Cube for that at the end of the day, you know. And from what I've seen, he always seemed like he always had like black people's best interests in mind, like, you know, from what I've always seen from him. So I couldn't, you know, you know what I'm saying, just straight up be like, oh nah, this nigga is a traitor because of that, you know. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, and then what I was gonna say, what it did seem like too is, and of course we never know, but it did seem like Ice Cube might have not even like been trying to publicize like the actual you know what I'm saying, like the conversation or the talks with the Trump administration, and because he didn't necessarily, I mean, if he put out the plan for both parties, he didn't publicize that he put it out for the Democrats. What happened was the Trump admin or somebody for the Trump administration put out a tweet and was like, yeah, thank you Ice Cube for meeting with us, and now we're going to actually put out we're going to work together for this plan. And you know what I'm saying, like that could be like, oh shit, well, you know what I'm saying, well, we're using Ice Cube's name to sell our product basically, or to sell our vote.
That's true too.
So you know what I'm saying, and then Ice Cube had to come back and say, oh well, I put the plan out for both parties, as you know what I'm saying. So
at the same
who
time,
knows?
You don't gotta yourself to these motherfuckers at the same time. If to keep it all the way real, like why do you lean yourself? Like do your own fucking research instead of just like jumping out there every time like, oh, he's canceled. Oh, he's
that's real.
He's not the right guy, but like he's one of us, right? If anybody's one of us, it ain't this nigga that's delivered classics. This nigga that fought against the system. Like, come on now. Use your fucking judgment. Stop fucking just being like that, the whole like mob mentality. Like Y'all worse.
Yeah, or just being reactive to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like at least just take, just hear what a nigga got to say. You know what I'm saying?
We are worse than them.
Take the time, like you said, take the time. Just take the time to see if there's results from the situation. You know, maybe it could be a good thing.
Hey,
maybe
another thing that we've been like kind of like predicting, right? Y'all see that white dude got shot in Denver? I'm sorry, I snickered a little bit. Did y'all see that white dude got shot in Denver? Like on that like that news like cast. Corey, you seen it? It's like Black Lives Matter. It was like a protest, and that white dude got shot on behalf of Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see that.
Like a protest over like.
Did you see like in Nevada?
Huh?
I ain't seen it.
Denver.
So some white dude got shot because another white dude said he was doing it for Black Lives Matter.
It was like the dude that shot him was security of like a news station. I don't know why security. I mean, I don't know why news.
Oh,
station.
yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. Well, I saw the pictures from that. Yeah. But not. Yeah. Oh, yes, I did see that. And then the news. I mean, they tried to play it and say it was Black Lives Matter, but he had on all his basically Trump.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter shirt, and I mean, he didn't look like us.
But they say. But I think some people, I think maybe like Sean King and them were reporting that he was a Trump supporter and he was dressed in the Black Lives Matter jump, and then he tried to pepper spray the security guard, the NBC security guard, and then they shot him.
Yeah.
But look, I wouldn't be surprised though, because I feel like you can definitely weaponize that as a white person with a Black Lives Matter T-shirt on can definitely weaponize that shit. Like that's the point that is at this point. So I believe that 100% it probably was a Trump supporter, yeah. It probably fucking was.
Did y'all see that?
But it's like, goddamn.
See what, Al?
The shit that happened in Vegas.
What?
So in Vegas, it was like it was a dude, and that's what they said they're gonna check about the stand your ground law for black people. But it was a white dude that was like chasing after a black dude, or not really chasing after him. It was a black dude and a white dude having an argument, and so the black dude is like trying to walk away from the white dude, like keeps following him, and the black dude's like, "Hey, bro, stand back!" And the black dude got a book bag, and the white dude like. I don't want to say chase him, but he like aggressively came towards the black dude. The white dude came aggressively towards the black dude. The black dude ended up shooting him.
Because got popped up.
He ended up.
He popped that. Yeah. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. He popped his motherfucking ass as he should have. Yeah. Go on. He got popped up.
So I mean, he shot him. So now they're just trying to figure out like if they're gonna really do the how to remember how everybody else is staying your ground, whereas though if it's a white person and different things like that, they were just trying to figure out if they was gonna be.
You know what state you in? You gotta know what state you in.
No, Nevada is a stand your ground state. So that's what I was saying. They was trying to figure out if it was still gonna be applicable because it was a black guy and a black in the same situation.
We'll see if it rocks with black folks. We'll see if it stands for black people. We'll see. Or if it's just for white folks. As far as it's staying your ground. Yeah. I understand what you're talking about. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if we can just pop in the motherfucker, running up on us and shit. Whatever. Anyway. Talking about staying ground, but we'll see.
What you mean we'll see?
We will see, nigga. What do you mean we'll see, nigga? Don't come on, dog. I'm not that light skinned, dog. I'm not that light skinned. You can't be that light.
Why?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you
don't
getting
do that.
defensive?
I'm getting defensive because you light skinned and I'm light skinned, nigga. You can't be out here
and do with that.
Talking about we'll see, nigga.
What? We'll see what?
I can say we'll see, and it's all right, we'll see. But you talking about we'll see, nigga. Was he?
Hey, all right. Hey, Simo, what else you got on that overtime, man? What you got on the overtime, Corey?
I don't know, man. That shit just like blew me though.
What
That shit just blew me, man.
blew you, cuz?
It's like, dog. Especially definitely we talking about the stand your ground shit. That shit just like gonna blow me if when black folks try and implement that shit. When white folks out here running them up, they've been running them up anyway, and we pop a motherfucker anyway. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And this is way past the Trayvon Martin shit and all the whatever the fuck. How many years has it been since Trayvon Martin?
8 years. That happened in 2012, right?
And I'm not even gonna hold you to that. I'm just gonna say it's 8 years now. It's 8 years. We're just gonna say it's 8 years, and it's like 8 years past that shit, and everybody is if everybody's in agreement on the whole stand your ground shit anyway, if it's not racial or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Past that, it's 8 years now. We'll say 8 years.
Is it 8 years?
Shut up, nigga.
All right,
I'm just saying, like, it's like, come on, dog. 8 years after the whole fact or whatever the fuck, it's like,
I see this dude.
If niggas can't get off on that shit, and it's like, come on, man. We know. I don't want to hear no shit about this. I don't want to hear no shit about no white people talking about I don't see no colors or no shit like that. I don't see no racism out here. It's no color. I'm colorblind and shit. It's like, come on, man. I can't fuck with motherfuckers. No matter
What's the question, Corey?
Come on,
it's no question. It's just the question is all right. The question is like, well, what the fuck, man? What does it take? What does it take to have equality out here? What the fuck does it take to have equality? It makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. What does it take to have equality out here?
Corey, we know the laws weren't set up for us to be equal.
Exactly. So there won't be no equality unless it's shit. I don't even know what to tell you unless I really don't know. And I'm pretty sure the next nigga don't tell you. The next nigga don't know what it's gonna be unless and the next nigga after that is not gonna tell you what unless
so early
that's of what
early predictions, right? So the NBA season just ended. LeBron James won his 4th championship. We about to go into a new season. What's y'all predictions for next year? Remember, we got KD and them coming back. KD, Kyrie coming back. We got fuck.
Warriors. I want to see what the Warriors.
Steph and Clay coming back. They got the first pick in the draft. The Lakers, from what I can tell, that their core is going to come back. So what do y'all think? What are y'all predictions for next season going into the next season? Or what do y'all see going into next season?
Hey, before we get in there, did you see the Nets unveil their throwback jerseys? But the throwback jersey got a little twist on it.
It's kind of wavy.
Sweet.
I ain't seen.
Yeah, tie dye kind of, but not heavy tie dye, but it's kind of tie dye.
It's just job wavy. Yeah. But yeah, I got the Nets coming out the East. I definitely got the Nets coming out the East, and then yeah, I think so. I don't think there's nobody in the East that can match with them like that. I mean,
the East not that strong. Miami's still young.
Yeah, unless they get a budding superstar to go along to pair along with Jimmy.
So like when is Giannis' contract up?
I think he got another year
this season, ain't it? I thought it was this year. I thought he was a free agent. This year.
I thought he was a free agent next year, but everybody was trying to get to him this year before he actually.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. You probably right. You probably right.
But I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm disappointed in Wendy's tonight. Disappointed. I thought I had a baconator over here. This is some chicken. I don't know what this is. A chicken something, dog.
Yes, they giving them free promo.
I ain't gonna lie, it's good.
They giving them free promo.
It's good, but it ain't what I asked for. It ain't what I asked for.
It's Wendy's, nigga.
No, nigga. It ain't what I asked for. I asked for the baconator. It ain't what I asked
for. It's Wendy's late night, too.
Yeah.
They gonna give you whatever they got left.
No, nigga, you can't disrespect me. I asked for the goddamn.
They don't care about
I asked for the goddamn. You know what I asked for, Randall. I asked for the goddamn.
Corey, you said they can't, but they already did. Because they
asked for the goddamn.
You asked for the goddamn.
bullshit. So now I gotta give a bad review. Yeah. I don't want to do that. But I gotta do it. It's gotta be done.
Hey, so Al, you missed this question. You missed this question. Alex missed this question earlier. If your child is end up in a situation where
I posted
murder is on the line, how you gonna react? Like,
and you got a baconator in your hand.
Shut the hell up!
I don't even know the question. Say the question one more time.
Your child, your baby boy.
Hey, so you got a baconator in your hand.
Go ahead. This nigga, dog. This nigga is a conversational terrorist. Your baby boy is being charged with murder. Like, how are you reacting? Or not even being charged. If he come to you and say, I fucked up, you know what I mean? How are we getting out of this? What is your reaction?
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah,
that's a tough one. I think we're gonna have to have a nice talk and figure out exactly how we can
get out of it.
Get rid of this body. How can we get rid of this body?
You're right though.
Try to see what we can do, man. Because I guess, but at the same time, this is hard to say, but because at the same time, it's like I don't want to set up this standard for like him to think it's acceptable and him to, you know what I'm saying, like continuously be able to be like, oh, well, call me another body. I'm gonna go tell my pops, and my pops just go dispose of the body. You know what I mean?
But people kind of, well, I can't say that. Like, you would show like signs of you going down that type of path.
Mm-hmm.
You know if it was like a one-time thing or not.
Yeah.
Not sometimes.
Yeah, but at the same time, it could be the starter. It could be a one-time thing, but then the same way with like adrenaline rushes, where you go into a store, you steal something, and that's the first time you steal some candy, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, well I ain't get caught, and then my father was like, all right, well you don't gotta get the candy back, and then all of a sudden like the next time around I go in there and I steal some more candy, and then my father's like, yeah, what's the limit?
But in that sense, like if somebody came to you like, oh, your son is locked up for petty theft, but okay, then they gotta do the time. But if they're talking about your son gotta go away for life,
then they gotta do time.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to wrap, and we're gonna have to figure out exactly how we can mitigate this situation.
How we gonna get rid of these bodies?
It's a tough one.
Damn, you said bodies.
Damn.
We'll get rid of these bodies. Get rid of these bodies. I know. We get rid of these bodies though. End of the day.
Can we go back to this NBA talk?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what, I'm gonna look it up. I think it's all predicated on Giannis. Like, if he's a free agent after this calendar year, this about to be some trouble. That fucking Milwaukee not gonna fly. He too big of a star.
Oh, he leaving Milwaukee. Where?
He too big of a star.
Yeah, he leaving Milwaukee. Where he going? I don't know. I just saw something today said Dallas might be like his leading option now. I saw some shit, so I could see that happening too. Him and Luka together would be crazy. And I can tell, like, he don't fuck with Americans like that anyway, so I can see him going to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. He don't. Giannis don't be a fucking with American niggas. Like, you seen how he drafted. He don't work out. Giannis don't work out with them niggas. And then when you saw how he drafted during the All-Star game, he picked all the African dudes. He picked all the international players. Like, that's all he drafted.
That's a good point.
I think it was like all. I think it was all international players and Trae Young. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's all it was.
Yeah,
the summer of 2021, he'll be an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, so if you go to Dallas,
Dallas makes sense to me.
Him, Luka, and Kristaps.
So if he go through this year, and it's not looking good, right? So Milwaukee you would want to make a trade to get something back at least. So
especially Milwaukee.
This year could be the year he goes into a team.
But what team would you have going to that will actually shift the dynamic? Besides, I mean, that Dallas one is a real one. Let's see.
Miami.
Yeah. All right, but the thing is, like, so a team that's trying to acquire Giannis, do you give up assets trying to give him, or do you wait till free agency to try to get him?
You got to make the move now. I mean, depending on who you are.
So, but if you're already like trying to make that jump, say you Miami, like who you gonna give up? Because like right now they really can't afford to give anybody if they want to make another push with him.
Golden State got the first. What pick they got? The second.
That's what I'm saying. So they can give up the second.
Golden State could make a push.
And like Andrew Wiggins, they can give him up too.
First pick Andrew Wiggins. They gotta give up first pick Andrew Wiggins and something else for Giannis. Like, I don't think it gotta be a little bit more than just that.
This year, first.
And Draymond, they gotta give up Draymond too. Like that. It gotta be like Draymond, Andrew Wiggins in the first pick.
It's like the Bucks will be in a poor position because like you have to get something for him, or you're not gonna get anything for him. So you're gonna bend a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be wild.
But yeah, I think Golden State is a good. Is that if he go to Golden State, that'd be like crazy because they've never really had like a post like force down low. Like never. DeMarcus Cousins was there for a little bit, but you know that nigga got hurt. But as far as like just having like a low post, like a big man force, they've never really had that to go along with Steph and Clay. Crazy.
26 years old.
And he's still young.
26.
Who in here? Hey, Crowder, nigga, and Crowder.
Hey, can I put something on the screen real quick?
Huh?
Put something on the screen.
No, I ain't putting that on the screen, dog. I ain't putting that on the screen. But that's what I said.
Like I said, Hollywood Brown, Jerry Judy.
The trade is off the table now. He had a trade.
I don't know. Hollywood Brown, my flex, but he about wide receiver 2. He be putting up wide receiver 2 numbers.
You gotta do something.
Yeah, but he ain't shit though. I gave you a wide receiver 1, Crowder.
And Jerry Judy, I feel like he can be your flex, but I feel like later on in the season he can.
Nigga put up 28 points last week. 28 points last week, and I lost.
That's why
I got good I got good wide receivers. That's why I need another running back.
That's why you in last place.
Shut up, nigga. I'm coming back, nigga.
You're not gonna make the playoffs. You want to bet?
All right, nigga. All right, you got you. That's why you lost this week, dog. That's why you lost.
Why you count my record?
Because I'm counting your record,
Hey,
nigga. I'm coming back, nigga.
Ryan Tannehill.
Back.
I got
I'm
Ryan
Corey,
Tannehill and Marquise Brown on the block right now.
Corey, you want to bet? You want to make the playoffs?
Yeah.
You want to bet?
How much you want to bet?
50 that you won't make the playoffs in the fantasy.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that.
In the fantasy football league, you won't make the playoffs.
We can do that.
Hey, Randall, make sure you stay in our fantasy football league because you know he try to say.
And it's recorded.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got multiple.
Football league that
he is 2-2 in the other joint though. He is. Like don't try to take his credit away. He is
the same
2-2 in the other
squad.
joint.
Same squad.
You got to undo it now.
50.
50.
I'll be there.
You ain't going no.
I'll be there. Hey. Look at me. Randall, look at me.
I'm looking.
Huh? You're not looking. I don't see your eyes.
Hey, so quick question. Have y'all ever noticed, like, in the comment section of certain videos, it'd be like the random little joints with like it'd be like women or like the little random little heart eye emoji joints.
The random haters, right? Haters on my.
I noticed that them shits be like in the comment sections of everything. Like almost everything I watch, I see them shits everywhere, and they be in the comment section of some of our videos too. That shit is weird. Y'all ain't never seen them joints?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is bots.
But I be seeing them everywhere.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing them at a higher rate than usual.
Look though.
Wait, I just want to share.
Look though.
Y'all see this?
Fuck that. Somebody sent me a text that Randall bet me 50 to make the playoffs. Let's go. Because I can't forget that shit. I cannot forget that shit. Somebody send me that shit. Please.
Look at this picture. Look at directing the video.
What you got from? What is this? What are these white women?
Where's that at?
Denver.
There are BLM.
When homeboy got shot.
These are BLM arrested last night. Notice anything odd? What's up with all these white women? Oh, it's one. Oh, it's 2 or 3 black. I said black. It's 2 or 3 white dudes.
No, all right.
I noticed that lady's fucking.
3, 4, 5. There's like 5 white dudes in that job. 5 white dudes. All of them was white women.
But they all white.
What the fuck?
Anyway.
They're in the wrong place to grow up, dog. That's what it is. They're in the wrong spot.
But you know who's all black?
Pittsburgh Steelers. And we out here.
Live on podcast.
Undefeated. Tell them we undefeated.
You know
Tell them, Mark, we undefeated, baby. We undefeated.
Not to scare y'all off, but yeah. Take a look around.
Oh shit.
For the people, by the people.